Alright folks, I want to show you how to calculate the APR using the set 2016. Technically, the APR, or the annual percentage rate, is a numeric representation of your interest rate. When deciding between two credit cards, the APR can help you decide which card is cheaper and which card is expensive. So we have a question here. Assume you want to borrow 100,000 mortgage. The lender is want to charge you 7%, and the rate is fixed, and the mortgage duration is 30 years. And then you also have 1,000 closing costs. So what is your APR? We go through two steps. Step one, we want to find the monthly rate, the monthly payment of the loan, and the closing cost. And then we'll solve for APR. Let's go by these numbers. The 100,000 is the amount that you borrowed, and that includes closing costs. The closing cost we know is $1,000. 7% is what the lender is charging you, and it's fixed. 7% is same about 0.07. The duration of the loan in years is 30 years. If we want to know how many months for the duration of the loan, is 360. All that we do is we multiply 30 by 12, and it's 360. The present value of the loan, the money you actually borrowed, is $99,000 because of the closing cost. The total loan is $100,000, but the money you borrowed is $99,000. So first, let's calculate our payment. You hit equal sign. You type PMT, double click. Now it's going to ask us for our rate. Our rate is this divided by 12, comma. Number of periods. We know it's 360, comma. What is our present value? The loan that we borrowed. The amount that we borrowed, we know it's 100,000. You close the parenthesis, hit enter, and you know our monthly payment is 665 and some change. 2. Let's calculate the APR. For us to do that, we need to use the rate function. So you go in here, say equal sign, hit your rate, double click. It's going to ask you for the number of period once again. We know it is 360 right here, comma. Our payment we know is 665 and some change, comma. Now, how much did we actually borrow? How much did we borrow? It is 99,000. Close the parenthesis, hit enter, and you see that the monthly rate APR is 5.92%. To get the APR for the whole year, go to this cell, equal to this amount, multiply by 12%, hit enter, and it's 7.1%. And as you can see that how much you borrowed and the APR that the credit card company or the mortgage company is trying to charge you will determine how much you pay. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, leave your questions, and I will answer your questions. See you next time.